Hey there, duelist, and welcome to
another Yu-Gi-Oh! video!
If this is your first time to the channel, don't forget to be sure and
subscribe.
And as always,
Attack!
that thumbs up button. Today, I'm gonna be bringing you the long-awaited, fully tested Megalith deck profile. And without further ado, won't waste any more time, dive right in. Kicking this off with Magician of Chaos and a Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. They both have their time to shine, if you know what I mean. Also running double Megalith full. Been waiting on that one. That one is fantastic. Right now just running it as 2 of, seems good enough. Might even bump it up to 3. But for right now, seems to work pretty good at a 2 of. Also running double Haggith. Triple Megalith Och. Triple Ophiel. Triple Phaleg. Okay. Triple Eritron. Alright. And triple Bethor. Again, this deck's been battle tested for ratios and consistency. So these are the ratios you want right here, I'm telling you. Perfect balance. Even tested this Megalith versus other Megalith. So it's definitely had its test run. And that's all for the ritual monsters, actually. Now for some of the support tech. Wouldn't be a ritual without Manju the 10,000 Hands, running double Manju the 10,000 Hands. We got a Quackamiru engine in here, running one wall, double Guardian, and double Overload. Okay. Helps us get into some rank 4 plays, some interruptions, some negations. Just overall, helps with some earth rock plays. And that's it for the Quackamiru engine and Manju ritual support. Now for the one-ofs. Got one running one Omni Dragon Brotar. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, okay, you can special summon this card from the graveyard if it was there when the other one was destroyed, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is special summoned, all right, you can target one face-up monster on the field, discard a card, a Megalith, and if you do, add a monster from your deck to your hand with the same type and attribute as that target, a Megalith, but a different name. A Megalith. It helps you get some Megaliths from your deck to your hand, essentially. Another one of is running one Adamantipator Seeker. It's our tuner in the deck. Helps us also get some level 4 or lower non-tuner rock monsters special summoned. Just more play extending. Also running a Dino Wrestler Pankratops, one Pankratops. One Cataclysmic Crusted Calisafida. If a face-up Earth monster, or Megalith, since they're all Earth, is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon this big boy, 2600 attack. Then send a monster from your deck to the grave. Alright? These two right here, I mean, a lot of these all help to boost your Megalith Phaleg, since it gets a bonus for all, your Megaliths in the grave. So yeah, they all just kind of synergize together. And also running a True King, the Disaster, because why not? If you destroy 2 other monsters in your hand and or face up on the field that are Earth, both Earth, you get to special summon this card, and you get to look in your opponent's extra deck and banish up to 3 monsters from it with different names. So this is your, I'm gonna mess up your strategy. Let me see your extra deck, Anyway, it banishes up to 3 monsters from your opponent's extra deck with different names. And then, lastly but not least, we are running 1 Nibiru, the Primal Being. Just because combo plays are a thing, and they're getting even worse. So, yeah. Definitely the era of Nibiru. And what better deck to put than to put it in with a rock deck. So, yeah. That's all for the monsters. And if you notice, we got some high levels in there. You could use this as tribute for ritual summoning, or this, or this, or this. I mean, those are all high levels. You can use any one of those as tribute to help your ritual summon plays. Now, on to the spells and traps. We'll start with the spells. Got Megalith Portal, just one portal. Running double uniformed, however. Megalith uniformed. All monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack for each ritual monster on the field until the end of the turn. You can only activate one of these effects, by the way. The other option is ritual summon a Megalith ritual monster from your deck in defense by triggering monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal exactly twice its level. So you'd want to use a low-level Megalith monster to go for a high-level Megalith monster. Make sense? Okay. And that's why we're running only 2 of those. It's not a 3 of. Definitely not really a 3 of. Because yeah. Yeah, always gonna have a low-level Megalith ritual monster, or low-level monster to tribute. So sometimes you burn through all your resources and then it can be a brick. Then I guess you got that, all monsters your opponent controls do 500 attack for ritual monster on the field, but even that's a little situational. I would just stick with 2 of on this. You want to try to run 3? That's your prerogative. I feel like a 3rd one is a brick, but that's my opinion. Now, also running 1 Execution of the Contract, because why not? It's another extender. If you reveal a ritual monster in your hand, you can modify levels for ritual summoning plays and pop in a monster your opponent controls in the process. Now, since we got the Kwakamiru engine, we are running 1 Ties of the Brethren to help get into it. Oh, make that 2 Ties of the Brethren to help get into it. Debating on this second one. Might actually reduce this down to a 1 of, since not exactly running 3 copies of all the Kwakamiros. But running the second copy just helps you see this card sooner. So just keep that in mind with the ratios I have. The second one could be a brick, but I'm running 2 just so I can see this as soon as possible. Okay. And that's all for the spells. Alright. Running Megalith Emergence, 1 Megalith Emergence, and 1 Renewal of the World. This card really comes into clutch. I did have this all the way up to a 3 of, and I decided to bump it sorry, I can't talk. Bump it back down to a 1 of to fit in some of those more monster plays. Get more monsters going on in the deck, But when this card's activated, you can banish a ritual monster from your deck. Any ritual monster you want. Any one of them. Could be a Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Could be a Magician of Chaos, Chaos, whatever. Whatever you want. Banish, as long as it's a ritual monster, banish it from your deck. And then, later when your turn comes back around after activating this, the best time to activate this card is on your opponent's turn. So that way when your turn comes around, alright, you can then activate one of these effects to tribute 1 monster from your hand, field, or shuffle a ritual monster from your graveyard into the deck. Remember all those cards all those monsters that I just showed you that help get monsters into the grave? Well, if you have a ritual monster in the grave, you can shuffle it back into the deck. And if its level equals or exceeds the level of the monster you banished by this card's effect, yes, you only get 1 tribute. Okay? 1. So if you banish a level 8, you're going to want to tribute a level 8. You can't tribute more than 1 to equal the stars on this. So you banish a 4, you tribute a 4. You banish a 8, you tribute a 8. Because you only get one tribute to equal or exceed the stars with this, okay? Just FYI. Or exceed. I mean, you could tribute a level 10 ritual, or shuffle a level 10 ritual monster back into the deck if you had a level 10 ritual monster in yours. Anyways, then you just ritual summon the monster you banished. It's so awesome to tutor any ritual monster out of the entire deck you want. As long as they don't negate this, as long as they don't destroy this, because if they do negate it, they do destroy it before you resolve it, then whatever you banished is just gone. So, yeah. It's a gamble, but the reward is fantastic. I personally like it, but that's also why I reduced it down to 1 of. And that is all for the main deck. Sorry I rambled on quite a bit about the renewal of the world. I just wanted to cover a lot. That's my own personal tech on that. Alright, now on to the extra deck. Running 1 Gallant Granite. Might even bump this up to a 2 of, but right now it's just a 1 of. 1 number 57 Tri-Head Dust Dragon. Because when it's special summoned, I can target a monster my opponent controls, and this gains the attack of that monster. And if your opponent controls more cards than I do, I can detach a material from this, then choose 1 unused monster zone or spell or trap zone. While this card is face up on the field, that zone can't be used. Gotta love taking out zones, right? Also, running 1 Heretic Sun Dragon Overload of Heliopolis. Get ritual monsters in grave while destroying cards. Is basically what this does. Pop cards while getting ritual monsters in the grave. Also running a Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon, because why not? I mean, 3 level 8s. There you go. You can also Xyz summon it using a Galaxy Eyes Xyz monster you control, but, you know, that part doesn't apply in this deck. We were able to get a lot of level 8s out. That's why it's in here. So, 2 level 8s for this, 3 level 8s for that one. And also got a one synchro in here because we are running 1 tuner in the deck, just in case the opportunity arises. We are running at Emancipator Risen Reptite. Because during your main phase, you can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, and if you do, you can special summon an excavated rock monster in defense position, as long as it's not a ritual monster, of course, but it helps get into your Kawakamiros and other stuff that's rock. So, might even get into Biro on the field with that. But, anyhow, also running 1 Oza the Earth Charmer Immovable, just because we can. And we're running Earth, so why not? 2 monsters, including an Earth monster, to go for Earth monsters. And 1 Link Mail Archfiend, because why not? 2 monsters, including a ritual monster or Xyz monster. You can use a ritual monster and an Xyz monster, or, you know, 2 or more, sorry. 2 or more. But yeah, Link 4. If this card is special summoned, you can target 1 ritual monster you control or in your graveyard. All monsters your opponent currently controls lose attack equal to the targeted monster's attack. So you target something that's 3,000, yeah, they lose 3,000 until the end of this turn. Your opponent cannot target monsters you control that were special summoned from the extra deck with monster effects, which is also nice. So any of those Xyz monsters I just showed you, as long as this is out, they're all protected from your opponent's monster effects. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish a ritual monster from your graveyard instead. So, there you have it. Or you can banish one of those Xyz monsters from your graveyard instead. And I'll just say it that way because that's the way this deck's built. And with that, that is all for the deck profile.
Welcome to the end phase.
If you enjoyed this deck profile, be sure to
Attack!
that thumbs up button. We sure appreciate getting as many likes as we can on our videos. It really does help. Also, if you've made it this far in the video and it's your first time to the channel, Don't forget to
subscribe.
And activate that bell so you don't miss any Underdog notifications.
and we'll see you in the next video. This is Rogue Underdog Duelist. It's your move.